guys, welcome back to our YouTube channel. Today we will be discussing about the training period and the focus areas and the foundation program that has been assigned to the non-CS students for this very year. Actually, Infosys has made few changes in the foundation program which non-CS students will be undergoing through. So I would recommend you to watch this video till end in order to get the insight of all that you are going to face while you are training in the Infosys. So coming to the foundation program structure, it has been divided into few parts. There will be an induction period of 5 days and it will be followed by behavioral cycles, that's for 1 day, and there will be a generic training for 16 days. After your completion of generic training, there will be one more behavioral cycles day, and after that there will be a technology stream training for 43 days. After the completion of technology stream training, you will be directly released into the departments. Now coming to the duration of the training, these subdivided parts. Your induction training will last for 5 days and your behavioral skills training will be held for 2 days. And your generic training will last for 16 days, then the technology stream training will last for 43 days. The days mentioned above are the weekdays. That's the working days which have been given by the Infosys. That's from Monday to Friday, excluding holidays. What about the behavioral skills? In it you will be actually trained in the soft skills. Now coming to the generic part, for half of the generic training, you will be actually taught how to code using a programming language, and the remaining 8 days, you will be actually taught the basics of the database management system. As you already know that during your first semester in the college, there is kind of same curriculum, and from second semester, you go to a specific branch. Same way, in technology stream, you will be trained in some kind of specific branch. You will be given knowledge about that. And that's why and it's important that you know about a particular stream so that you will be allotted department after learning that very. So guys, your training has been divided into focus areas. Your courses are grouped into focus areas, and most importantly, after each focus area an assessment will be held. For generic training, there will be one focus area, means there will be one assessment after this focus area. Most importantly, what used to happen with the previous batches, the generic training would last for 32 days, but for your batch it is for 16 days and there will be only one focus area. In technology stream, there will be 4 focus areas, and most importantly, there will be 4 assessments, I guess. And these 4 focus areas are as FA1, FA2, FA3 and FA4. Your training literally completes after the focus area 3. Now you might be thinking, what is in focus area 4 for us? Actually, you know that all that you learn during these 3 focus areas, you need to implement it in the focus area 4. You will be provided with a capstone project as a group so as to make you confident before going to the delivery unit. And your focus area 4 will last for 10 days. And there will be a behavioral skills, and it has got one focus area. So guys, now coming to much awaited topic, that is the assessments part, and most importantly, you will be having a behavioral skills training for 1 day as has been told to you, followed by the 16-day generic training. Now after completion of 16-day generic training, there will be your first assessment, FA1, and after that there was one more day for behavioral skills, but during that day you will be undergoing a behavioral skills assessment. After completion of this, you will be undergoing a technology stream training for 43 days, and it has got 4 focus areas. The duration of each focus area will depend upon the technology that you will be trained in, and there will be 4 assessments for the same. That's FA1 assessment, FA2, FA3 and FA4. Your assessment is conducted at the end of each focus areas. There might be some MCQs hands-on, but for MCQs there will be negative marking of 25% in case you choose the incorrect answer. Now coming to this, the structure of your assessments. For generic training, that's going to last for 16 days, and your stream training, but only FA1, FA2 and FA3. For FA4 there is entirely a different structure. So I am again repeating, for generic training and stream training from FA1 to FA3, there will be 40% objective, that's MCQs, and 60% hands-on. So in hands-on, you will be asked to code. There will be 2 coding questions from Java, and you will be asked to write the query. Like these 4 questions, there will be 4 questions from, database management system in generic and stream training from FA1 to FA3. For stream training, that's from focus area 1 to focus area 3. It will depend upon, the technology you will be trained in, but the structure is going to be same. That is, the 40% will be the objectives and the 60% will be the hands-on. Now coming to the behavioral cycles, there will be 80% objectives, that is MCQs will be 80% for your behavioral cycles assessment, and 20% will be the global English course. Now the stream FA4, about which we discussed, you will be given a capstone project. 70% of the marking will be on project implementation, and 30% will be on hands-on or objectives. So now coming to the qualification criteria that has been set by the Infosys. There are 5 focus areas, that is generic has got 1 focus area, and technology stream has got 4 focus areas. And in these 5 focus areas, you have to score 50%, greater or equal to 50% in each focus area, and the aggregate of these 5 focus areas should be greater or equal to 65%. That is, the average should be greater or equal to 65%, and only then you will be deemed as qualified, and you will be released into the department. And in behavioral cycles, you should be scoring greater or equal to 65%, and it is not included in the exit criteria, and I will be discussing what actually is the exit criteria set by the Infosys. The trainees who fail to achieve minimum score of 50% in each focus area and average of 65% across generic technology, and technology stream focus areas, after the second attempt, you will be given a retest for every test in case you fail to qualify the test. So you will be given 2 attempts. In case you fail to achieve 65% of average after the second attempt, then you would have to face the exit. Now who is going to actually apply for the retest? Who will be allowed? A retest for focus area can be taken only if the score is that focus area is less than 65%. If your aggregate score for the focus areas is less than 65%, then you will have to go for the retest. Retest can't be taken for the improvement if your score is already greater or equal to 65%. And most importantly, a retest in a focus area includes all assessment components. That's hands-on and MCQs. You can't just choose MCQs and say that I will be giving the retest in MCQs only. No, you have to give your retest in both MCQs and in hands-on too. Now I am putting forward an example of one of the candidates whose average score is greater than 65%. That's his average score is 68%. But in focus area 2, he has got 48 marks, but it should be greater or equal to 50 marks. So he needs to take the second attempt in focus area 2 of this technology stream, and he must score minimum 50 marks in focus area 2 to satisfy the qualifying criteria. Now presenting to you the second example. Here the average score of the student is 59%. That is, he has scored minimum of 50 marks in all focus areas, but his aggregate score is just 59%. So what he needs to do is that he can take second attempt in generic FA1 technology stream, FA1 and FA3 to get overall average of 65%. The maximum score of first attempt, second attempt will be considered for the qualifying criteria. In case you have got more marks in focus area 1 in the first attempt, and while appearing for it in the second attempt you get less marks than the first attempt, then your maximum score will be considered. You need not worry about that. There is one more topic, that is the grade structure and the performance category. If your average marks are greater or equal to 92, then you will be assigned with a grade of A+, and your category is TPF, that is the top performer. And if your marks are equal to 85, greater or equal to 85 and less than 92, then you will be assigned the grade of A, and you will be in the category of high performer. And there is one more category falling in this. If your marks are greater or equal to 80 and but less than 85, you will be assigned a grade of A-, but you still fall in the high performer. And there is the third category, that's if your marks are greater or equal to 75 but less than 80, you will be assigned a grade of B plus, and you will fall in the category of above average performer. There is one more category in the above average performer, that's if your marks are greater or equal to 70 but less than 75, your grade will be B, and you will fall in this category. Now if your marks are average marks are greater or equal to 65 but less than 70, you will fall in the grade of B minus, and your category will be average performer. And your marks, that's average marks, if they are less than 65, then you will be assigned a grade of C and you are failed. You can retest, give retest after failing in the first exam. Now what they expect from you, what Infosys expects from you, that's the dedication, punctuality and discipline. You need to make the sessions interactive, provide constructive feedback, avoid taking leave during training unless there is a genuine need. Trainees who are absent for assessment components with permission will be given another chance. Means in case of some kind of problem, you can't give the assessment for any of the focus areas. What you need to do is to contact your batch owner and provide him with the reason why you are skipping this training. If he found your reason genuine, then you will be given a chance to appear in the exam after the exams were already held. Trainees who are absent for assessment components without permission will get 0 marks. So you need to make sure that you appear for every assessment unless and until you don't face any kind of circumstances where you have to give up on your assessment. So you need to make sure you are going to convey the same to your batch owner that you were facing some kind of circumstances. So for that reason, you didn't appear in the assessment. And this assessment, if you skip it because of some reason, it won't be considered as your retest. You will still be having one more chance if you don't qualify in this test. And most importantly,